Happy full moon in Leo, Capricorn rising. This is Nicole Marie, your astrologer and coach, using the tools of astrology, tarot, sound healing, and ritual to connect you back to your magic and to have a divine plan for success. So, I love to write the moon scopes for every week. So we look at the moon cycles going through your rising sign. And this shows where your energy is focused on during the week. What house, how will it impact you, and how it can empower you. So this little special treat is for this very powerful full moon in Leo eclipse on Sunday, January 20th, 2019, and it is in the house of the 8th house for you Capricorn rising. The 8th house is about transformation, other people's resources, and karma. This is a really heavy topic. This is a lot of inner work going on. So through my moon scope weekly forecast for the week is that you started out the week in your 5th house, very creative, looking at your gifts. Then you were very busy at work for the rest of the week from Wednesday to Friday. And then this whole weekend has been about relationship. So noticing the themes that were arising during the week, often we felt the full moon energy starting Sunday evening. Like I said, eclipse energy is very powerful and makes everything very electric and intense, and just feels like the sun or this energy is like right on your shoulders pressing down on you. So it can feel very intensified. So by you arriving on Sunday, this place of transformation is that you've looked at limiting beliefs, you looked at your power struggles. What is it that needs to be healed in order for you to really step into your power? What old, I just want to say, really your past life. There's so many past life patterns, not only just from our life, but from our ancestors that are stuck in our cellular body and live in our subconscious mind. And so we're having to kind of overcome and identify what is mine, what is theirs, what is being healed, how do I transform? So you are spending time, something is melting, some sort of power struggle or battle you have been fighting is now fading. Your old identities and insecurities may arise and will be your teacher on how to evolve. When you are on the road and out in the world pursuing your dreams, you will have to face the shadow in you. Often it is the one that feels lack of faith, low self-esteem, gut-wrenching belief that you don't belong. It keeps you from receiving real love and haunts you in your dreams, but it's there to teach you how strong you are, capable you are of living your truth. So take time under this full moon to love all those unlovable things about yourself, to find humility and grace in what you have overcome. It's time to heal the wounds and old archetypes that have kept you hidden for too long. Make a list of all the limiting beliefs that you want to release. Go into meditation or do a past life regression to learn where this wound or belief came from. And when you rise again, write it down, burn it, and ask for forgiveness. Make a list of all the things you wish to forgive in yourself and others. Then write a short story of your perfect day and keep it on your altar. So this is how we work with this incredible full moon energy, is that we're coming to a completion of something. We're coming to an ending. We're coming to a time where all the light is shining on our darkness and we have nowhere to hide. So we're completely vulnerable. So anything that we've been hiding behind, any veil, any identity, is illuminated, and we have to face that part of ourselves. Often we see it in our relationships. If we feel someone else is being a tyrant, then we need to look at where we're being a tyrant in our own lives. And it's usually we're being a tyrant to ourselves. Having a lot of negative thinking or, not actively pursuing what you know you need to do just because you don't believe in yourself, or choosing relationships where they never really truly can love you. It's a powerful journey, and it's something to remind yourself constantly that when you're up against these obstacles and you're up against these thresholds, it's really a place for a deeper surrender, of not using your will force anymore to move forward, but sometimes it just looks like laying on the ground and letting your body be held by the earth, just laying down on your back for 30 minutes and letting and allowing all that regret and pain to be released from your body, and ask for forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is one of our thank you and I forgive you can be one of the most powerful healing prayers. And obviously we know, or if you don't know, there's a powerful Hawaiian prayer, Ho'oponopono, which is all about, forgiveness on every level. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It's meeting all those places in us that need a new sense of belief. Transformation is really a place to look in yourself, that where are you giving your power away? Where are you not loving yourself fiercely? Where are you not taking care of yourself? Why are you in such grumpy moods all the time, Capricorn rising? It's because you just aren't doing what you know you need to do, because you're giving too much of your time or efforts or supports to other people, and you need to do the work yourself. And a lot of people can be attracted to you because you show power. Your rising Capricorn is associated to Saturn, which is power, which is discipline, which is being responsible for the gifts that you were given in this life. So look at where it is you want to be more responsible with your creative energy and your value to the world. So as this Mother Peace Tarot deck is being shuffled live, I'm going to do a tarot reading to see how will this next cycle from this full moon until the new moon in Aquarius on February 4th guide you, and what themes will arise that you will overcome with success. So the first energy, or the first card, is the overall energy of the cycle. Then I pull the conflict. And then I pull the solution or outcome. Okay. Wow. So overall energy, reverse 3 of Wands. After this transformation, you may feel a bit more sensitive, or you may get a bit more stubborn. It depends on which lens you want to perceive, how much you shed, how much were you really willing to let go and surrender to. So reverse 3 of Wands shows that there's still a need to embrace that inner child, that magical one that wants to create and live more aligned with the divine. So it's, stop using that Saturnian energy to plan. You must strive. Oh, but what's the actual important thing for me to achieve today? And where's my creativity and my inner child going to play with me? God, when we really embrace that childlike. Now, Capricorn moon, on the other hand, they're young at heart. They really embrace when they get to be playful. They're the most magical child as well, because they are so alive and curious and creative. Everyone is like this, but specifically Capricorn moon, it's because you just feel supported and powerful in this vision. So This is just showing that there's kind of suppression of your creative energy, and it's really important to do the work that is nourishing for your soul. Now, Saturn, that father, that powerhouse of you, needs to remind itself of how to play, and that's will be your way. So the conflict is reverse Shaman of Swords. So this is just showing that, oh, you're not speaking your truth. You're not coming from a place of authenticity. You're trying to manipulate. You're trying to over strategize. You're trying not to lose control. You're not wanting to be vulnerable. You aren't going to say what you really know is true because it might change the way people react to you, or how you probably don't want to be vulnerable because then people won't see you as powerful. But the truth is, when people are vulnerable, that's when they fall in love with you. This is what I have witnessed time and time again, and one of the great secrets to love stories. So learn how to be vulnerable in your communication. And if you can't talk to somebody about it, like the person that you need to talk to friends, or talk to your journal, or talk to your imagination. Do a psychodrama scenario of embodying the other person and then seeing your perspective from their perspective. It's a nice thing to cultivate when you're expanding and bringing in something new, because by the new moon in Aquarius, dear Capricorn rising, you have the Judgment card, and this card is magic. It sounds daunting, Judgment, but what it really is the higher self intervening in the personality. So it's basically your higher self is totally in, I don't want to say control, but is in being embodied. And this is a place that you get to in yourself where you stop judging others. You stop criticizing yourself. You stop trying to have power over others. And you really learn to see through the lens of love, to see through the lens of self-acceptance, because you're taking care of yourself. You're doing what what you need to do. When we connect to the higher self, even when we're just like doing our everyday mundane lives, we feel so abundant. We feel accepted and loved. And how we get to that higher self intervention is by going into your creative energy. Creative energy is really just a connection to the divine. And so, that's why journaling, that's why walking, that's why painting or speaking or reading poetry or listening to music and frequencies changes your perspective, because it raises that vibrancy of your soul. And this is when judgment returns, where you release the judgment. You come from a non-judgment place. And then after the Judgment card is the World card, which is like you return to wholeness. So you're like one step closer to wholeness. And so this is a really powerful journey that you're going on. And I just want to remind you to be gentle with yourself, to be kind to yourself, and to nourish those unlovable parts with more love and acceptance than maybe you've ever even known that you're capable of. Often when we can't get it from others, we have to get it from ourselves and from the divine. So be wise, be kind, and go out and live life. Remember to play just a little to get out of your big Saturnian energy. So Capricorn rising, happy full moon to you. Many, many magical moments. And yeah, if you want to learn more about how this specific moon is going to affect your personal chart, you can contact me. I also do moon work coaching, which is all about, again, working with your personal moon every new moon, full moon, where we design ritual to empower and to transform your life. and also offer transformation coach sessions. This is just looking at, helping you along a goal, if you have an illness, if you have something mental or psychic going on. I work on all different levels, holistic, if you will. And just encouraging you to remember your power, remember your strength, and every struggle, every rejection is showing you that you're that much stronger than you're capable of ever really imagining. So be powerful, be brave, be gentle, be vulnerable, and all magic will be revealed. If you want to know more about me, check out my website at www.inner-doorways.com or email me at innerdoorways@gmail.com. Until then, dear ones, blessed, blessed, blessed be.